Good morning, everybody. Welcome again at New Ideas, New Talk, the live of New Ideas of New Opportunity Network. Today we are back from a long time, we actually a bit change our way to do the live. So for this time we will be not in two office, but we will be me, of course, like always in my studio, and the other person that is talking, it's talking from a project meeting. So I will welcome Daiana. Good morning, Daiana. Can you hear me? Oh, Daiana is not available. Maybe the internet connection will get slower. Some issue. Let's see if we can manage to solve it. So Daiana at the moment is in Sassari, having a project meeting with her partner. She gets disconnected, and the idea to change a bit the format was because now everybody start traveling, going around Europe, and it would be nice to see what actually the members of the network are doing. So what we're gonna do from so on, we will getting connected every month with some of the partners during the project meeting. So we will have the chance to get inside actually the project meeting room and have a talk about the project, the goal of the project, intellectual output if they are produced already, and the idea is to see what actually happened during the project meeting. Let's see if Daiana managed to get back. She's trying to get it back connected, and so the idea is to go and see in every project meeting what is happening. Of course, it's anyway a possibility to use the video as tool for dissemination, because as all the time will appear the name of the project, the code of the project. So this live will be also be used in the final report for dissemination purpose. And let's see if I manage to get Daiana back. She's back. Are you back?
Yes. Hi.
So I was trying to explain why we changed a bit the format and where are you at the moment. So you are in Sassari. So actually we are talking from the two Italian big islands, because as you know, I'm in Sicily. So talking to the other big island. So can you tell me what are you doing at the moment?
Yes, here we are hosted by our colleagues and partners from Sassari University. We are on a project meeting, on a management meeting, on a project that CPIP wrote together with Timișoara University on creating pedagogical instruments for educators that work with young offenders.
Okay. And the goal of this project?
The goal of this project is to professionalize education that happens in criminal correctional justice system. And we have here partners from European and international contexts. We are here, as I told you, together with the colleagues from Sassari University. We are here with colleagues from Expanding Horizons from UK. We are here with West University representatives from Timișoara. They are the co-managers of the project. Gherla Prison from Romania. We are here with ICPA, the European branch, and they are our partners as well. With partners from Poland, from Papiecki University, and from Arid Latium, and I'm sure that I'm forgetting someone.
Always, don't worry.
Hello, welcome. Welcome. We are together here, so I hope that you can see our partners. We have here around the table our team gathered. We are starting the work on the management, and we are happy to be able to have this live, and also to say to everyone that most of us, if not all of us, we are members of the network that is going to meet in November in Brussels.
Okay, I will interrupt you because I want to go a bit deeply on the project you are developing. You say that the project is already started since how long? How long it's running already?
It has been contracted in 2019. We had the opportunity to have the first project meeting, and then the pandemic started and things were a bit slowed down, but now we are getting back on track.
So I think at this stage you will have already some intellectual output produced. So can you tell me a bit about what you are actually producing and what is about, which is the target that is addressed?
Yes,
maybe also maybe someone from the partnership can tell me that.
Yes, I would like my colleagues from Sassari University to share with you a few words on this.
Mm-hmm. And first, maybe Patrizia, the professor, she might do the welcome to all of us here, and then I will go a little bit deeper on some of the results of the project.
Good morning, Patrizia from Gianluigi Lepri, University of Sassari, in Sardinia, in Italy, and we are so happy to finally meet live each other and in Italy, and the project is very important by our point of view. We work a lot with criminal justice, with juvenile justice, and we think the project is really an idea to improve inclusion of adolescents and young adults. And I pass the floor to Gianluigi Lepri, my colleague in this university.
Okay, thank you for this opportunity. I will go very briefly on what we actually produce just until now. The first thing we have done, because we were in the pandemic, so it was very difficult to actually run the project as it was supposed to be at the beginning. We did a needs analysis of the professional working in the field. So we started with an interview that we have spread all over the country and with different partners, and we collected information about how is actually the real situation about education in the with juvenile, young adults actually are struggling with education, and it came out very interesting things. I'm not going to go through all the reports. We have produced a report, of course, but I just have here some of the strength and the weakness that we have collected. I think it's quite important to share with the network. Strength, the presence of networking, that was something that was very important. All the professionals underlined how networking was very important for them to feel supported inside this kind of work. The presence of competent and specialized staff. We have specialized staff, so sometimes they don't have the right tools, or the right time, or the right environment, but there are professionals that are very specialized on this field. We have national and international projects. So some of the professionals said that they are involved in national and international projects to focus on this question of education.
Sorry to interrupt. Yes. Can you tell me a bit more about the target of the project? Who is actually, give me a concrete example, because I consider the audience is really different, so they maybe understand more who is the target of the project, whom is addressed?
Is addressed to very different kinds of professional working in the juvenile justice or in the young adult system. So there might be educators working in prison, but there might be teachers, there will be officers as well, so there will be social worker, all the people that actually interact with young adults and juvenile in the context of restriction or when there are someone is taking care of them. So there might be even professional working in NGO, in community service base. So it's not only institutional. So it's a very wide range of professionals, and the needs analysis has been collected between these different kind of professionals that were all involved.
And talking about the intellectual output, we were talking before about some training. So what is actually the intellectual output? What you were gonna do during the project?
To see, but we have the toolbox.
This is
nice.
This is one of our results here. We have, it is like a Monopoly game with cards that are
nice.
with all kind of things. And we have here a handbook, and we have little pawns, and we have like a Monopoly.
Like a Monopoly.
And this is in our box, and it has been piloted by our colleagues in all the countries involved in the project. And we've got feedback from the workers, and now the next 3 days our colleagues here have invited also professionals from correctional system, or like Gianluigi said, from NGO, from probation, from all settings. For example, my colleague Raluca brought from Romania colleagues that are from anti-drug agency, because they also work with this kind of youngsters that have interaction with the law. And this toolbox, it is a game that starts a conversation on learning and tries to
Nice.
reduce the distance between a youngster in difficulty with the law and the learning journey. And then you put around the table the professional and the youngsters, and while they play the game, they could have a conversation about learning and education.
And
So-
what is interesting as well is that when we piloted, we really enjoyed it. So that was,
that is important. That is important.
what was fun. It was actually useful for any kind of situation. That's why again, so different kind of professional can use it in different kind of contexts, not only a specific context like prisons or criminal justice.
Yes, and to
Can
show that education can be fun.
Yeah.
So it's a really interesting project, and I think we would like to know more. I think we can read something about this project on your website, or official website of
Yes.
CPIP, that I will put it here. So for those who want to know more about the project, I can go. They will find it in CPIP. I will go again with the title of the project for those who want to find it. This is the name of the project with the project code. Something else. I will just try to close because it's already getting longer than what was expected. So we will meet personally finally after this stop of this for the pandemic. So 2025 we will be in Brussels, hosted by you, and so
Yes.
hosted by CPIP, that is the permanent secretariat of the network. So we will have time to prepare and develop ideas like this, and meeting finally the member of the network and all our friends. Actually, we want to say something, Daiana?
Yes, it is a much awaited meeting. Last year, if you remember, we had the conference online. And of course, we had great projects applied after it, but there is nothing like the live meeting. And we are very happy to also be here. And I'm thanking all my partners for the efforts that they are doing in making themselves available and present. And it is not easy to travel around Europe in pandemic. So I'm also saying thank you to all the participants that registered to our conference. We are happy to have all the places booked and all the project ideas submitted. So we will be working 25, 26, and I'm sure that you will help us be also online so that everyone is taking a big part in our.
For sure, I'm coming with my crew, so we will have possibility to make a small documentary about the event. And my team is already working in a nice spot of the event, so I will update you with all these things in these days. So have a nice day, have a productive day actually, because you are there keeping working. I will say in Italian, buona giornata a tutti.
Greetings.
Ciao.
Bye.